Man, every time I try to come out and make a video, it's always gotta rain. Look at that. Man. YouTube, what's going on today? I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope y'all had a good week, and I hope you guys are gonna have a good weekend this weekend, alright? So, real quick, purpose of this video was I was pretty much going to explain and talk about which one to choose, a 5.9 or a 6.7 Cummins, alright? I hear a lot of people on forums and, people getting in bar fights over this type of stuff on what truck you want to choose, and I think this video is going to help people out. But before I jump into the video, I have to once again, all my new subscribers and everybody who subscribed to the channel, thank you guys. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers here this weekend. I'm extremely excited for it. We hit 1,900 like a couple days ago, and now we're about to roll into 2,000. I think that's badass. Okay, so I highly appreciate you guys. I respect you guys. Thank you for checking out my channel. Welcome to the channel. I hope you guys find videos and content that you like and would, it might be helpful for you, like it's been helpful for me working on the old Ram Beast project. No copyright intended, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue talking about this video. So with a 5.9 Cummins, okay, which one do you get? So I'm gonna lay it out right now, that way people don't have to wait for it, okay? Pretty much, if you want to do some racing, if you want to have a drag truck, get a 5.9, hands down. Get you a 5.9 Cummins, okay, 24 valve. Best one for me personally, I recommend 03 to 07 and a half is going to be the best 24 valve Cummins you can get in terms of racing. All right, go with the 5.9. Now you probably want to know, why the hell would you choose a 5.9? The older engine, it's a smaller cubic inches over a 6.7. Like, why would you want that? The block's not as strong. I'm gonna get that. So with the 5.9, okay, the parts are cheaper. All right, and they might not be one-for-one parts being cheaper, but in terms of what you get, cost to what you get more bang for your buck with a 5.9, okay? So if I can get 5.9 injectors, and guess what? I can just throw them in my truck, turn the key, start them up, and she fires up. Guess what I gotta do with a 6.7? If I get injectors for a 6.7, I gotta have some type of auto light, some type of, it's like AutoStar or something, some type of programmer to be able to map each injector to each cylinder. Alright, and that's actually the situation that I'm in right now, because I have a box. Let me show you guys this. Now, I don't know if y'all, the new ones, those of y'all that are new to the channel, I highly recommend watching my old videos, because I got a lot of good videos about a lot of good content, okay? I mean, I got injectors in here, I put them in the oil, and I just got them chilling in here. Look at this. Okay, these are 90 horse injectors right here. And the main reasons why I have not put these on, I got oil on my hands once. 2 reasons why I have not installed them, okay? Number 1, I do not have the computer software to map each injector to each cylinder, so that way I can install the new injection, the duration, the injection rate or whatever. Pretty much it's a little serial number on each injector. You got to put it in and make sure that each injector is firing precisely, because if you have injectors that are firing, misfiring incorrectly, that is a fast road to a detonated engine, and you will melt a piston. Number 2 is I don't have EFI Live, okay? So to get the best use out of those injectors, you need some type of custom tuning. I don't have that. You guys know I have an HMS Mini Max, but I want to go with EFI Live, either from Hardware Performance or HPP. I heard some good things about Anarchy, but HPP and Hardware is right now what I'm looking forward to going with. Well, yeah, that's it. So those are the 2 reasons why I can't put injectors on my truck. If this was a 5.9 Cummins, I could have had those injectors in the weekend they came in, put them in, cranked her up, and I would have been running bigger injectors. Now you can still get tuning and custom tuning with the 5.9 3rd gen Cummins, but I mean, yeah, that's it really, Other than that, transmission is a huge keynote, okay? So we all know about the Dodge's transmissions, okay? But we know even more about the 68 RFEs. If you guys who got race trucks and you got race trucks that are Cummins, you guys know about this struggle. A 68 RFE, it don't matter who builds it, it cannot hold up to a built 48 RFE. It just can't. Like, seriously, you know. Why? I have no idea. I do know that Turbo Tom a while ago dropped a really good video on 68 RFE versus 48 RFE, but I'm telling you, man, like, I just don't know. It even has an extra gear. You know, you get that extra 6th gear, you know, with the overdrive and stuff, and I don't know. So that's another thing you don't have to worry about. See, if you get a 5.9, you're gonna get the 48 RE. So with that means, guess what? You can get you a pretty good built 48 transmission that can handle probably about 800 horsepower, probably for about $5 grand. You're looking at this truck. You're looking at easily $8 grand. Okay, I got a quote from Suncoast Diesel to get a built. I think it's like they call it like the junior edition or something. Is good for only up to 700 horsepower, and they wanted $8 grand. So what does that leave me with? Okay, I can do a 48 RE swap, I can do a G56 swap, but all that stuff is gonna cost money. Okay, if you get into a 5.9 Cummins, you ain't gonna have to worry about that. All right. Now you guys are watching this video, you're like, man, you sound real pro for a 5.9 versus a 6.7. So why'd you buy a 6.7? Well, here we go. Okay. With a 6.7, if you're going to get a 6.7, or if you're thinking about which one to go with, in terms of the 6.7, you're going to have, now the technology from the 5.9 carried about 40, I think it was either 40 or 60% of the technology from the 5.9 got carried over to the 6.7, all right? So with the 6.7, what you're going to get, stock, you're going to get more torque, you're going to get more horsepower, okay? 2007 and a half, 2008 and 9, when they first came out with the 6.7, these trucks were putting out, I think it was like 315, 345 horsepower and about 550, 580 foot-pounds of torque-ish. Don't quote me on that. It's something like that, okay? So you're going to get more naturally stock. You're going to get more horsepower and stuff like that. Something as simple as a tune delete is going to wake the truck up even better, especially if you're using the truck for work and stuff. If you're using it for work and you can do it, I highly recommend doing an EGR DPF delete, because one, you're going to save money because you're not going to have to worry about buying a new engine when your engine fails. So definitely, you know, something to think about. With the 6.7 also you get is, like I said, you're going to get a little peace of mind. 6.7 is super reliable. It really is. I'm not saying the 5.9 is not. The 5.9 is extremely reliable too, but owning the 6.7, this 6.7, like, she gets the job done. So it's really what you want, okay? If you're just trying to get you a nice Cummins and you don't want to do a bunch of crazy like aftermarket parts, you're not trying to go dragging and stuff, get you a 6.7, straight up. Get you a 6.7. It's a peace of mind truck. The 68 RFE transmissions that come in this truck, as long as you're not trying to put crazy horsepower to it and you're not flooring every day, they're gonna last you. Just change the oil, change the filter in the transmission, and it's gonna last you like any other transmission. They actually are good transmissions until you start applying power to them. That's the caveat to it. But if you're not trying to go crazy, 1,000 horsepower, 800 horsepower, in my personal opinion, with a 6.7, if you're not gonna go over 600 horsepower, get a 6.7. If you're trying to go 650, 700 horsepower, I highly recommend a 5.9. If you guys out there, you know, you guys in high school, about to graduate high school, or in college, or you know, you're young in your early 20s and you're looking for a nice diesel, and you come across a 6.7 deal, and you're like, oh man, I can give me a 6.7 for a good deal, you know, with a 5.9. But in the back of my mind, you know, you want to do all this, you know, injectors, turbo, trans, all this stuff. You're gonna save yourself a lot of money by getting a 5.9. Trust me, okay? I'm a living example. All right, I love my truck to death, and I won't get rid of her. But that's just the facts of the facts, okay? And I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I've told people before. I said if I can redo it again, 5.9, I would have got me a 2006 or 7 5.9 Cummins with either the 5-speed manual or the 48 RFE, and I would have got a mega cab. That's what I would have done. I would have had the old school 5.9, so I wouldn't have to worry about emissions when I had to take them off of this one. I would have had a better base to build off of in terms of transmission building, because Turbo Tom mentioned this a while ago, but I didn't know this until he said it. Apparently these 68 RFE transmissions are built off of a minivan transmission, but the 48s date back, the 48 RFE transmissions date back to the old school Mopar muscle cars and stuff. I forgot the word for it. Goddamn it. The blueprint. The blueprint, okay? The blueprint for the 48 RFE dates back apparently to like some old school muscle cars Mopar used to use and stuff back in like the 60s or 70s, something like that. So you're gonna get you a good truck. With the 5.9, I'm telling you, if you're trying to get into racing, performance and stuff like that, get you a 5.9 plain cut series. If you're trying to just get you a nice diesel truck, you want to be pushing mid-fit, 550, 600 horsepower max, you can roll with a 6.7. The 68 can hold up good on that. But yeah, it's just things like that. But then on the flip side with a 6.7, you get the comforts and the good knowing of that you're gonna have a block that's gonna last you. You're not gonna worry about the engine destroying itself, because like I said in one of my previous videos, these alright, sorry about that. So yeah, you guys, so you know what, hopefully this video did something for y'all. I did research on this, and I've been messing around with these trucks, this truck for the last 2 years. I've been messing around with diesel trucks for the last 3.5 years. So it's like I've come to see this type of stuff, and I notice it. I mean, go online. Next time you're looking for truck parts or just bored, go online, look up how much it costs for 5.9 injectors, and then go look up 5.9 injectors for like a 3rd gen or even a 2nd gen if you wanted to, and then go look up how much 6.7 injectors are. Go look up how much. Go on RevMax, Suncoast, Randy's transmissions, all of them. Go on their websites, look at how much it costs to build a 68 RFE transmission to the horsepower specs you want, and then go and look at how much it costs to get one built for a 48 RFE. And I'm guarantee you guys will see the difference. You'll see where I'm getting at with it. I love both of them to dear. I love 6.7s, I love 5.9s. I think they're awesome trucks. I rep Cummins all day. But facts are facts. That's the way it is. Maybe somebody out there who's about to pull the trigger on, getting a diesel truck watches this, and this kind of help guide them, give them a little guidance on what they're going to be getting and setting up for, okay? So until next time, you guys have a good weekend, have a good night, be safe, God bless, and y'all take care.